Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to check out Raspberry Expedition Stout from Bell's. Now, from Untapped, because I couldn't find it, I'm guessing this is actually barrel aged raspberry vanilla expedition stout, because even on here, even though it says, and I'll show you the label, even though it says raspberry expedition stout, it does say bourbon barrel aged. I knew that part, but it does say Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with raspberry and vanilla bean. I was actually thinking that there were two different ones as I'm looking them up. Like, no, this says raspberry. I would believe they would put vanilla on here, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not two, and this is actually raspberry vanilla. I Unless it's really not on Untapped yet, because this, I believe this came out this week, the week I'm doing the review. Um, I haven't seen anything, but I've never seen any of the first Fridays either. So it could be, I could be wrong. So this is 12.3% ABV. Shelf life is unlimited. Now I think that's kind of funny, and I will keep. I got a 4 pack. Don't know how much it was because Jessica stopped and got it. But with the vanilla and raspberry, I thought maybe 3 years, maybe. But I could see that raspberry or that vanilla fading. But we'll see over the years. I think, is it the black note, vanilla bean black note? I think I still have almost a case of that left. And I want to say the last time I had it, which was probably a year ago, so I should probably review it. But that'll come up in the Bell's reviews. Um, I want to say the vanilla was pretty much gone. Could be wrong. This was packaged on 10/31/24. I'm not gonna read what's on here. I don't really think it says anything, but I've got my thumb over most of it. If you can see it, just so I can't see it. Um, where was I going with this? Um, See, I already lost my concentration. I don't know how long this was barrel aged for. I think that's where I was going. But this has been sitting out a little over an hour. It'll be up to you how you drink these, how you like them. I like my coffee black, and I like it cold. I would rather drink this ice cold, but I understand some flavors might come out more than others when it's cold. And same way when it's warm, flavors are going to come out. I think more flavors do come out when it's warmer, room temp, 68 degrees, whatever you want to call it. But I like mine cold. That's how I would drink this. But this one's going to be drank an hour out of the fridge. Go ahead and get it into a glass. I'm not going to pour all this in here. Might as well. I should have stopped, but oh well. Get out of there. Jeez. There we go. Yeah, chocolate colored head on there, almost like a ruby chocolate colored head. Got a little red in there, pretty much dissipating quickly. It's going to be gone here soon. Not even a quarter finger of head from that pour. It's black. Oh, why is it searching? There you go. It is black. So I just finished. This is a dry Irish stout. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in colors there, but this one is black versus what that is. I can kind of smell it. Okay, let's go ahead and smell, see what we get. Kind of fudgy. I would say seedy. I don't know if I would, as I just poured it. I think it'll come out a little bit more, but as I poured it, I would say seedy. I wouldn't say raspberry. Kind of burnt, ashy. A little like sweet cream, probably from that vanilla, is coming through. I get that oak. I get that barrel. Obviously, with the bourbon, you're going to get some vanilla. They're adding vanilla. Maybe that's why I'm getting that creamy vanilla in there. I would say like light fudge chocolate, fudgy chocolate. A little of those like darker fruits are coming out, but it's like I almost want to say maybe that raspberry's cutting through that and not letting like a dark cherry. I'm getting a little vanilla, tobacco, something like that, leather in there, but not as much as I believe the regular barrel age expedition stout has. The like the green bottle, if I remember correctly, that had more. That I mean that was like fudgy chocolate, but it had those darker fruits, that leather, that tobacco in there. Where this seems like maybe in that spectrum, the raspberry's cutting it out. Cause I can't, and I'm not gonna go looking for it because this could be a 20-minute video. I believe they're under here, but I should have done. I was going to do an expedition stout, a standard barrel age, and this. I might do that in a couple months just to do it. I'm not doing it today because I don't want to drink all three of those today. But yeah, it seems like that line of smell is toned down. I would say a touch of tartness. That is it. I think everything else, maybe because it's so fresh, is overpowering that. But smells good. Let's go ahead and taste. Ooh, definitely get that tart raspberry vanilla in the taste. Again, a fudgy chocolate at the back end. There is some charcoal bitterness, ashiness back there. I am a raspberry fan. Um, it's almost like this is two beers. I wonder if they're really using raspberry. I get the vanilla, like a creamier vanilla, kind of like if you took a vanilla Tootsie Roll and a regular Tootsie Roll and twisted them. That's like the vanilla chocolate I'm getting. And there's a lot of raspberry. Yeah, a lot. And bitterness. That bitterness does go through a little dry. I would say almost not as bad as that dry Irish stout, but it's dry. And that raspberry bitterness holds on, that tartness. Um, it's kind of overpowering. I mean, I always complain when they say raspberry or whatever adjunct, then the beer, the regular words of the beer, and say, okay, if you're putting that up front, that should be the dominant flavor instead of like bourbon barrel aged stout with hazelnut or something like that where okay, you're telling me we should get the standard beer and then secondary should be that hazelnut. In this one they put raspberry on top, so I'm going to say that should be the dominant flavor. It is in the taste, not as much in the smell, but is that okay? Yeah, I think that's fine. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of like you get that big raspberry tartness up front, then that creamy vanilla, kind of a touch of oak, Tootsie Roll, chocolate fudge, leather, tobacco, burnt chard comes in. Bitterness. Can't forget about the bitterness in this. It's good. I almost think that raspberry dominates too much. Would like to see it toned down just a little bit. I'm going to go 4.25 out of 5. Yeah, I think that raspberry is too much. Um, I think everything else might be balanced, but without toning that down, I don't know. I would like to see more vanilla too, more creamier, almost like a cream. What would you say? Obviously, you wouldn't do malt, like a raspberry vanilla shake, something, those flavors, not to bring out more vanilla. I want more vanilla to end it. But let's go ahead and check on tap, see what they're saying. Yeah, Russian Imperial Stout is what they're saying. No IBUs are listed. None of my friends have checked it in. 49 people have. 4 out of 5. So I am a little bit higher. Raspberry, barrel aged, chocolate, bourbon, licorice. Yeah, aged in bourbon barrels with raspberries and vanilla beans. So I'm guessing, like, how many raspberries did they have to use? Because it's not saying natural flavors. Okay, so after making a year-long stop in bourbon barrels, we added something. Yeah, so it doesn't even. I wonder if that's their standard. So it was in a barrel for a year. I was actually going to say 3 to 6 months, is what I was going to say. Licorice. I don't get the licorice in there. Solid. Lots of raspberry, hints of vanilla in here. It's almost like I've had too much coffee. Like I'm all jittery. That's lots of raspberry. Yeah. Glad I opted for a single, not a 4-pack. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, people are really gonna have to like raspberry for this one, but it is what it is. If this sounds like it's up your alley, definitely worth picking up and buying. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more Bell's reviews over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.